Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. Oh, the green ember is stepping forward. This ember carries the signal of the heart chakra: love, compassion, forgiveness, connection, grief, joy. So, come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen closely to what this ember has to say. All right, so we're going to start with the feminine current. This is the energetic flow of what's moving beneath the conscious knowing. Okay, we can start with that one, that's fine. All right, so what is this ember ready to heal from? All right, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Maybe you've been in chaotic waters, your mind has been racing, there's been a lot on your mind, because this is mindful and energetically, whether it's harmonizing, it gets you to alignment. You gotta let go of this chaos that has been racing through your head. Maybe a checklist that never ends. So what is this ember ready to release? Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. So you're ready to release pouring into others, especially people who do not pour back into you. It's time to think about you. Work on your liberation. Work on what makes you happy. Ground yourself. Do some meditation. Heal. Take a soaking bath. Epsom salts. Just start pouring into who you are. It's time. It's overdue. So how can healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Queen of Cups. So it is okay to be overwhelmed, okay? So when you are feeling this exhaustion, this I can't do it anymore, drained, probably snapping at people, you know what I mean? This it's going to signal that you need to start grounding. This is the activation of these two combined. If you push it too hard, you're going to get to this point. But let this overwhelming be that deep breath. I do not have to worry. I do not have to rush. Okay, I do not have to panic. So let that be your signal to take that deep breath. You're doing it again and start focusing back into you, pouring into you. You need to let go of that urgency, but that is going to be your signal, how you apply these two becoming healing. This is a mind thing. Like I said, you're putting a lot of weight in there for some reason. All right, so now we're going to mirror it with the masculine current. And this is where the fire asks for action in the physical world. So this is the physical, the hustle, how you're going to implement it in real life. All right, so as within, so without. What is this ember ready to face and strengthen? Ooh, your skills. It's time to hone in on it. You may have been putting something off to the side, and it's time to embrace it. Entrepreneurship, I'm hearing. putting your work, offer these services is what I keep hearing. Offer these services, whether you start off small or big, even if it's as small as a farmer's market or going door to door to your neighbors, or like I like to think, you're already doing this for yourself, but make enough so you can share or pass it on so they can buy it from you, or like one for you and you make 4 extra for anyone else who also wants some as well. That kind of thing. But you have this skill. You work really well and diligent. So don't be afraid. Have the courage to do what makes you happy and what you were born to do. So what is this Ember prepared to surrender? Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. You probably have been very traditional. Like it has to be A, B, C, D. No, that's what you were told. And it's making you very upset when it doesn't happen that way. But the crazy part is it's not working really well when you do it that way. It's really supposed to be C, Z, T, W, V. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to move with the flow of how you are made, how you are skilled. Say you're a painter. You're not supposed to start off with working at an ice cream shop and becoming a manager to make enough money, then to paint. No. You're supposed to paint. Paint and paint. And you always paint in your emotions and your feelings and in your artistic, essence, your vibe, your frequency. And then you have a lot of paintings. And now you have enough for a mini tiny gallery to go into that farmer's market. It can be whatever price you want. The whole point is you doing what you love is what you're supposed to be sharing. You're so stuck on traditional ways that this is why it's not working. You're not made for the traditional ways. So your heart knows. Your heart knows, but you've been trying to tell it differently. You can't tell the heart to be a kidney. You can't tell the heart to be the digestive system. It's the heart. It will always be the heart and remain the heart all the way to your last days. Okay? Okay. So don't be talking to your talents and your skills and your passions the same way. It ain't going away. It ain't. That's who you are. That's your DNA. So how can facing and releasing be anchored moving forward? Ooh, Queen of Cups again. Okay. So that overwhelming thinking is going to be executed in the physical world. Even when you start feeling exhausted, that is your cue to stop doing it. If you don't even know, if you're not even realizing what you're made for, and that's probably a question in your head, well, then what am I supposed to do? Anytime you're overwhelmed, it will tell you what you're not supposed to be doing. It will tell you what you're not supposed to be doing. Anytime you feel overwhelmed, overworried, cranky, just exhausted, depleted, because it's not for you. Don't force something that's making you feel this way. Your mind and your body are in agreement. That's for sure. You're not pouring into yourself. You're not supposed to. The only thing working for you right now is this skill and talent. Everything else is like hectic, overwhelmed. I'm overexerted. I can't. Oh my gosh. How does everyone do it but not me? You're not everyone. Stop trying to fit yourself in a box that wasn't made for you. It's not even the shape. You're not a square. You're probably a star shape or a hexagon. Doesn't matter. You don't fit this shape. All right. Okay. All right. We got it. All right, so let's go into some spirit whispers. We're going to get some higher insights. All right, so for the mindful and energetic energy of this chakra, what is the intuition? the clarity, the emotional truth of this ember. Healing already. Great start. This is card 47. Ooh, that's an 11 master number energy. Activate heart healing. There's lovely heart energy radiating in and from you. Activate your energetic heart by doing everything. Being any place or being with anyone that makes you feel tender-hearted and loved. Feeling is healing now. Your heart is trying to aid your healing. Grief makes you more compassionate about the suffering of others. Your inner healing is activated. Don't force it. It's okay. It's okay. Life ain't going nowhere. Nothing's gonna happen if you stop and take a minute for yourself, okay? All right, so looking at the, I want to say the hustle, that the physical aspect of this ember. This is the direction, the focus, the purpose, the divine calling, grace. Ugh, goodness, they're all stuck together. Grace. 33. You got 11, you got 33. Savor the sweet memories. Connect with the spirits of loved ones who have passed on or with positive memories of people from your past. Recall good times and let that feel-good energy travel through your physical and emotional bodies to feed your soul. Display keepsakes of found memories. Look for opportunities, grace being to create new good memories. Your heart hungers to remember. This could be something that you did as a child, something you remembered. Once upon a time you had fun. Could be a camera, could be skipping stones, could be a fisherman. You know what I'm saying? It's endless. But just look back in those memories and heal. Please, please, just heal. This heart is just asking to be healed. Like, please just take a minute so I can beat with ease. So what's left after everything's burned away for this feminine current? The Fool in reverse. I feel like you're going to have this path in front of you. And you're going to have hesitation. But when you do, and the path is in front of you, because it may be something that you never even thought of. So there's the hesitation. The whoa, I've never even thought of it. I haven't even heard of it. But, you know, sit with it. Sit with it. But nothing is a mistake. Nothing's on accident. And see how you feel from there. But you will be shown the next step for sure of what this is supposed to turn into. So when everything's burned away from the masculine side of this ember, the lasting imprint, the High Priestess in reverse. This is probably a new concept for you. I feel like there's a little bit of self-doubt here that there's no way that you were made for such a big task. I mean, Arthur was a young person when he pulled that stone out, or the sword out of the stone. He did not think he was going to be some king that we all remembered in the history books. And with the High Priestess in reverse, it's just that it could come across as overwhelming for this idea that you could be a starseed, a healer, a tarot reader, a Reiki healer, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you've been stuck in this system for so long. When you first see the real glimpse of it, maybe you're prophetic, maybe you have visions, maybe your clairvoyancy starts kicking in, and you're just like, there's no way. There's no way. Not everybody accepts it when they first get hit with it, or maybe even the fact that it activates activates. So just sit with it. Don't make a decision, but more importantly, let this heart beat naturally, okay? But trust the process. Trust it. You have more things working against you not answering to this, but I get it. I get it. It's an adjustment, but these are really big, major arcanas ready to be right side up when you're ready, okay? I'm just the messenger. This ember has spoken. Tend to it well. Speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time where warmth meets memory.